Whew. Wow. That was a pretty good remix of Zygarde's theme. It was pretty good. Anyway, I'm gonna head back onto the YouTube homepage to see if there's anything new. What's this? What in the world? Okay, Verlisify. Let's see what this video is all about. What the actual hell was that? Seriously, Verlisify, what the hell was that? That seriously has to be the one of the, if not the dumbest video from you yet. I mean, seriously, what was that? Oh boy, a good explanation is in order. Cue the intro. Hello everybody, this is Sportman16, and well, as from what you saw, Verlisify just done goofed badly, because apparently he went onto the battle spot and fought against a person who used a shiny Metagross that apparently came out of a Premier Ball. And you wanna know what Verlisify did? He sees a shiny Metagross come out of a Premier Ball and immediately calls it hacked, cheated, gen-dinned or something. Oh my arses. This hits me kind of hard, because you want to know why? It is my favorite Pokemon, and the shiny version of my favorite Pokemon, mind you, and as you all know, that shiny Metagross is the mascot to my channel, henceforth why it is in my intro. But anyway, Verlisify, why did you decide to go and jump the gun on this Premier Ball shiny Metagross being hacked? Here's my question. Do you have any evidence to prove that it is hacked? Do you? Excuse me. No, you don't. You don't have any evidence to prove that that Premier Ball shiny Metagross is hacked, or genned, or cheated. Okay. Allow me to prove you completely wrong as to how you can legitimately obtain a shiny Metagross in a Premier Ball. Okay, first off, when did the Premier Ball first appear? Well, the Premier Ball first appeared in the original Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald. It did not come back in Fire Red and Leaf Green, but it did come back to Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, and has been a staple Pokeball in the main series since then. And there are legitimate ways you can get a Premier Ball. If you, I believe that if you buy enough Pokeballs, the shopkeeper will give you a Premier Ball for free. I think if you buy say 100 Pokeballs, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. So, yeah, that's pretty much how Premier Balls can be obtained. Now, how to have a Metagross in that said Pokeball. First, in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, there is a way that you could be able to shiny hunt for a Beldum. The way that you can find a shiny Beldum in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum is to find a swarm of Beldums on Route 228. Route 228. That's where you can find Beldum, and you could be able to shiny hunt for it, because Beldum, or any members of the Beldum line, are not shiny locked. So there you go right there. Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You can be able to go to the Safari Zone in Heart Gold and Soul Silver and hunt for a Beldum there. And you have your Premier Ball. If you are lucky enough that Premier Ball will actually catch the Beldum, there you go right there. And then you can take that Beldum in a Premier Ball, level it up to level 45 to become a Metagross, and then basically transfer the Premier Ball Metagross onto your Gen 5 games, and then later on, when the Gen 6 games came out, you can use Pokebank, Poketransfer, take that Premier Ball Metagross, transport it onto the Gen 6 games with Pokebank, and there you go. That's how you can be able to get a Premier Ball Metagross from Gen 4 to 6. Now, Gen 5. Gen 5. There is still a way that you can be able to get Wild Metangs and even Wild Metagrosses. Where do you have to go? None other than the Giant Chasm. In Black and White and Black and White 2, you go into the Giant Chasm, and you could be able to find Wild Metangs, and even if you're more lucky, Wild Metagrosses. And once again, they can be found shiny. I have seen videos of people playing Black and White and Black and White 2, finding these Metangs and Metagrosses shiny. They have a Premier Ball in hand, or a good amount of Premier Balls in hand. They throw the Premier Ball. They would be lucky, if luck is on their side, they would catch the shiny Metang or shiny Metagross. And once again, with Pokebank's Poketransporter, they can take that Premier Ball Metang or Metagross, transfer it to X and Y, and if they wanted to, use Pokebank again to transfer them from X and Y to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And just like that, shiny Metagross in a Premier Ball in Gen 6. And even in the Gen 6 games, you can be able to find at least a shiny Metang. Where? Why, none other than the Friend Safari in Kiloot City. If you can find somebody that has a steel type Friend Safari and that has Metang in it, you can shiny hunt for a shiny Metang. Hell, I even have a video on my own channel showing me finding a shiny Metang in a steel type Verlisify and caught it. Not in a Premier Ball, but it still proves my point that you can get a shiny Metagross in a Premier Ball from as far back as Gen 4. If you're lucky to catch it in a Premier Ball. I'm not quite sure how breeding would apply, because I'm not 100% sure about that, but if you people want to tell me that you could be able to pass down a Premier Ball by breeding with a Metagross, because it is true that the Beldum line can be able to breed, even though that they are clearly genderless. The reason why I knew that is because, well, a little while ago I tried to breed up a shiny Beldum, and well, since I pretty much kind of figured out that I literally don't have the patience to breed, so that's why I'm really going to be glad when Sun and Moon come out, and hyper training will be a good thing. Yeah, I could go on about Verlisify's rant on hyper training, but I'm not going to bother with that because it's really not worth it. Because I'm basically diverting myself away from the point of Verlisify's video claiming that this Premier Ball shiny Metagross is hacked. Seriously, Verlisify, I just gave you the legitimate ways that you could be able to obtain a shiny Metagross in a Premier Ball. As early as the Gen 4 games, you can do it. But you see a shiny Metagross come out of a Premier Ball, and you just immediately call it hacked. What in Arceus's name is wrong with you? I think I do know. I think I do know what could be wrong with you. Either you're just not using your head. Your head is not on straight. You're just not using it correctly. I've seen your hyper training videos, and that kind of threw me off my hinges. But this video of you calling the Premier Ball shiny Metagross hacked, I nearly done blew my top. I nearly done erupted like a volcano because of this. Seriously. You call it hacked, but yet you don't have the evidence to prove that it is. That's another thing that you're not doing. You're not trying to find any conclusive evidence of the Pokemon being hacked, cheated, or genned. And also, this is just going to be a thing that I'm going to say here. If a Pokemon is genned with the right nature, the ability that it can learn, the moves that it can learn, the right stats, right EV and IV spreads. Excuse me. If someone gens a mod that is 100% legit, then I don't really see the problem. Like, if I went out of my way to use, like, PK Hex to make, like, the perfect, battle-ready, Gyarados. The perfect battle-ready shiny Gyarados. I would give it the right nature, give it the right ability, which would, well, in the case be like Intimidate or something like that. I can't remember Gyarados' abilities off the top of my head. If I gave the Gyarados the correct EV and IV spreads, giving it the right moves and all that, then I created the perfect battle-ready shiny Mega Gyarados. Does that really give me an advantage that I genned a mod the complete legit way? No, it doesn't. It really does not give me a clear-cut advantage because someone could bring out like their perfect battle ready mon to completely counter my Gyarados. Whether they genned it, breeded it, or just caught it in the games that they were in. That doesn't really. It just means that they are ready to counteract my Gyarados. But basically, I'm just getting off point here. All I'm saying is, you really need to quit jumping the gun immediately on what you see could be genned, hexed, or whatever. You really need to quit jumping the gun. That has to stop. Because this video does not just go towards you, but to all the others who are agreeing with you calling this shiny Metagross hacked. That's all that I have to say. You need to quit jumping the gun. And also it's just a freaking Premier Ball. Why would you make it such a big deal of a shiny Metagross coming out of a Premier Ball? It's just a different type of Pokeball. Because let us not also forget of when you went on a complete whiny fit, or in your own version of a whiny little fit, of when you dissed on Wolfglick's Dream Ball Raichu. It's just a different type of Pokeball. Who cares? Who fudging cares? I don't. Because there are legitimate ways you can be able to get a Raichu in a Dream Ball. I can't think them off the top of my head right now, but I know there are ways. So, yeah, basically Verlisify, your assumption of the Premier Ball shiny Metagross being hacked has been proven wrong. That it is not cheated, genned, or hacked. You have been proven wrong. And you really need to quit jumping the gun immediately on something that you see that you think is wrong. That needs to stop. Okay? Look, I'm not trying to rant on ya, but that video is just wrong. Because I gave you a good explanation how you can legitimately get a shiny Metagross into a Premier Ball. So you really can't make any counter arguments against that after I gave you the explanation of how a Premier Ball shiny Metagross can legitimately happen. The same goes to you Verlisify supporters who are agreeing with him calling this shiny Metagross hacked. I just proved y'all wrong. Anyway, I guess that'll pretty much do it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and as always, my outro shall handle the rest. So I'll be seeing you guys next time.